Hello and welcome to another Performance Architects webinar snippet. These snippets include excerpts of webinars that are accessible by going to our website at www.performancearchitects.com and registering for our Learning Center, a community and forum for on-demand business education in the business intelligence and enterprise performance management arenas and related topics. Performance Architects is a business and technology consulting company that helps companies initiate and sustain big changes in their performance management and business intelligence environments and processes. Head over to our channel after this video or come back in the future to learn best practices, hear overviews, and take part in lessons we have designed to help you. We're focused on continuing to develop this community, and we welcome any recommendations you might have for future content. Thanks and enjoy.
Take it away, Tom.
Thanks, Kirby, and hello, everyone. To start this deeper dive off, let's go ahead and take a look at our client. First, a little bit about their business. Our case study focuses on a leading life sciences company that designs and manufactures medical devices for worldwide distribution. They have offices in 17 countries and distribute to 80 markets. They have about 2,000 employees and are growing as they begin to develop both services and software product lines. This was a major reason as to why they revisited the design of their planning application. Our client uses Hyperion Planning to help manage several standard business processes, such as their yearly budget, a monthly forecast, and actuals reporting. They cross-compare the data in the application for reporting purposes as well. Within the planning application, they have several dimensions, including familiar ones such as department and product line, to help segment their business. They use these dimensions to help facilitate several different planning web forms as well: revenue, salary, and capital expenditure planning, to name just a few. Additionally, they also use these dimensions to report on their actuals data in the form of financial reports. Finally, they supply 50+ users with access to the application in a variety of locations from the US to Europe to Asia. This is a great example of the utility behind planning. Users are all accessing the same information and reporting from the same source. This central management helps to keep a global business in sync. So now let's take a look at some more details in regards to their planning application. The original planning application was built a little over 2 years ago. The model contained 7 dimensions and helped to facilitate their monthly forecast and yearly plan. They did some minor reporting out of the application based on their actuals too. Over the past 2 years, however, their business had grown both globally and in terms of product offering. This caused just a few problems. First and foremost, the application was no longer a true representation of their business. For example, as their software business grew, 2 software products did not accurately represent their business. Instead, 250 products was a more accurate representation. Additionally, the Oracle General Ledger segmentation did not match up with the Hyperion Planning dimensions. This meant that administrators had to manually transform the data as they moved it between applications. Now, this transformation was done using several different tools, including manual work and access tables. This manual process was time-consuming, as an admin would have to transform actuals from the General Ledger prior to loading into Hyperion. Likewise, the same thing happened when the budget and forecasts were moved from Hyperion Planning to the General Ledger. There is always a risk of error when doing this. So, to sum it all up, the business is no longer accurately reflected in Hyperion Planning, and additionally, there are issues with data transformation between their General Ledger and Hyperion Planning. So this brings us to our solution, which we can really break down into 2 pieces. The first part of the solution was to accurately reflect their business, and this meant that we needed to add 5 dimensions as their company had grown. Additionally, we tied these new dimensions to their General Ledger to bring a level of continuity between these 2 applications. Since the new dimensions in planning match the segments found in the General Ledger, it meant that we could create an automated solution to their data management issues. We aimed to do away with the manual process. Our goal was to automate the process of loading actuals data and their hierarchies from the Oracle General Ledger to Hyperion Planning. Additionally, we aimed to automate the process of loading their budget and forecast back to the General Ledger from Hyperion Planning.